Favorite thing about McNair?
I think my favorite thing about McNair are the teachers. They're really passionate about what they do, and they're also very knowledgeable, and yeah, I'm very grateful for that.
What do you contribute to McNair that no one else does?
I think I'm a particularly good leader and also a very good teacher too. I can connect with students for example, I was Mr. Evans' TA, and I really enjoyed teaching his students, and it was really fun.
Which McNair teacher should be the President of the United States, and why?
I think that Mr. Evans should be the President of the United States because he is unbearingly honest and sarcastic.
Awesome. That's what we need in presidencies. What 3 goals do you want to achieve after you graduate?
After I graduate, I want to become a taxpayer, I want to become an innovator, and I want to become an educator.
Awesome. And how do you plan to achieve those goals?
I'd get my college degree, work a 9-to-5 job, come home. After 30 years, then I'd retire.
It sounds easier than it is, I promise. Tell me about a time when you were really, really proud of yourself and why.
The first time I was really proud of myself was winning my first tennis match. That's because for my first 2 years of tennis, I wasn't the best player. I was probably the worst player on the team. But after persevering and playing last year for during my junior year, I got a whole lot better, and I think I improved so much.
Tell me about a time that you suffered a disappointment and how you dealt with it.
I think, like the last question, it's really struggling for 2 years in tennis, and I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere, but I really pushed myself to do the best that I could.
Who is your role model and why?
I don't think I have a single role model. I think my role models are my teachers. Like I said, they're all so great, they're all so knowledgeable, and I don't think I would want anyone else to teach me or just help me grow.
What is one job that you could never ever do and why?
I think that I could never be, I'm looking at you, Amy, and Kelly. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why could you not be an English teacher?
I couldn't bear reading 60 essays a week.
Okay. Good reason. Yeah, good reason. All right. What fact about you surprises people the most and why?
I think that I'm a person of mixed traits. I can be very outgoing and also very timid at the same time. I can be very, very reserved and also very, very open. And I'm also very passionate about what I do, and I really love, just spreading my knowledge and helping those around me.
Tell me about your best friend and what makes them so special.
I think I have a couple best friends, and they're so special because they can really empathize with me, they can really sympathize with me, and I'm really grateful for that.
Pretend you won the lottery. What would you do with your first million and why?
Well, there's a lot of millions, so I think with my first million, I would donate it to McNair and help us grow.
If you were the ruler of your own country, what would be the first law that you would introduce and why?
I think that the first law that I would enact is compulsory higher education. I'm looking at all you kids out there.
If you could get away with a crime, would you? And what would that crime be?
Tax evasion.
There you go. All right. What single message would you send to an advanced alien species, and why would you send that message?
Run, there's no hope.
That is great. Okay. Pretend you're walking home and you're hit by a supernatural being. Would you want to turn into a vampire or a werewolf, and why?
I'd want to be a werewolf because a vampire, they can't go out into the sun, but if you know that a werewolf comes, or they transform every full moon, and you know that a full moon is every 29 and a half days, you're only being a werewolf for about once every month, so yeah.
Pretty good.
There you go. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.